Peugeot. The mighty Peugeot. 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 Right, let's fire up. It's about 116,000 miles. No issues to report. It said for a 2010 car, it's not too bad. Got a CD player, Bluetooth, aircon, which has never worked for me, but I don't know whether it just needs a regas. Heating works fine. Got your ventilation, 6-speed manual, reverse like that. But yeah, like I said, for a workhorse, not too bad at all. This used to be quite a nice family car back in the day, but it is 16 years old now, so I just use it for sort of skip runs and whatnot. And she fires up first time as usual. Yeah, in terms of driving, it's kind of what you'd expect. It's a 6-speed manual. Being a Peugeot, the clutch sits a little bit on the high side. Not that it's slipping or anything, it's just the way that they are in a Peugeot. In terms of power, again, it's about 110 brake, so it's not quick, but it's not slow. It's all right around town. Where you really feel it though is on the motorway, especially trying to overtake. It gets up to about 60 okay, but from 60 onwards it's a little bit on the hesitant side. But again, I suppose being a 1.6 litre diesel does have a turbo, but it's never going to be quick. I said my other cars, XJ8 and SL350 Merc, so I'm used to sort of bigger engine automatic cars. Again, for a 16-year-old car, drives pretty much spot on. Rides a little bit on the rough side, but it always has been from factory. It's got 17-inch alloys, so it's not the most comfortable ride. Is he doing? Alright. Best thing about the car really though, I would say, is definitely the low running cost and the space you've got in the back. I've used it on occasion sort of like a van, so I've actually taken the rear bench out completely and it's just been like the back of a van. I've had several 2-seater sofas in the back. I've had shelves, I've had big fridge freezer. It's comparing it to like a combo van, you actually get more in the back of this than you do a combo. And again, I would say around about town you're probably getting low 30s. Combined MPG, I'm usually between about 38 to 40 MPG. But again, I think that's due to the fact I'm doing a lot of motorway miles and it's just not quick enough doing sort of motorway speeds, or you're having to really, you know, dump your foot just to get it to go anywhere. Driving around town though, again, no issues whatsoever. I used to live in town, so for the bulk of my ownership, I was only actually probably up to about 30 miles per hour on a daily basis. Whereas more recently I'm doing a lot more motorway miles across the country and that, so that's when you do sort of appreciate a car a little bit more refined with a bigger engine as well. And again, bigger engine cars like a V8 and stuff, better suited to the motorway, so your MPG doesn't take such a hit. Whereas driving this where you're properly thrashing it, it does knock the MPG down a fair bit. But yeah, it's got the basic creature comforts. Again, it's not luxurious in any way. It's, you know, cloth seats, basic steering wheel, which I actually prefer. No buttons or anything on it. But yeah, like I said, for a workhorse run-of-the-mill car, it's not bad at all. Another set of traffic lights. Literally think every road in Scotland at the minute has roadworks of some description. As soon as I join the motorway, I'm in roadworks. As soon as I come off the motorway, I'm in roadworks. Driving through town, several roadworks. Driving through another town, roadworks again. More ANPR, AI, speed cameras everywhere just to fine you and make driving miserable. White van man up my ass. Yeah, like I said, the turbo, you definitely feel it in the lower gears. It does kick in, it's got plenty of pop driving around town. As soon as you hit the motorway though, it's just needing that little bit extra. I suppose though, if you had, I think there's one bigger engine than this, the 2 litre HDI if I'm not mistaken, and I think that came in at just below 150 brake, so that's probably a better option if you had choice and you were doing more sort of high speed driving. Said music's off at the minute, but again there's not too much road noise. Drives pretty much spot on. Front wheel drive, 6-speed manual. So the way I would describe a car like this, it's a useful tool. Do you know what I mean? It gets you from A to B and it does it fairly well, but you're not going to fall in love with it. Yeah, stuck behind another cyclist. There we go. Okay, so I'm just about to leave a town, so I'll give it a beans quickly, see what it can do. Once I get past these dog walkers. Black labs. Okay, let's do a little speed run before that cyclist catches up. Oh, here he is. Up to 50, up to 60. Back down because it's a blind bend. Yeah, another good thing about driving an old shed like this, especially on country roads, you know, you come across someone else, you don't mind going on the verge. You're not worried about, you know, getting scratches on the paintwork or scraping on anything. It's yeah, it's quite carefree driving, isn't it? Low cost to run. It's not worth an awful lot. You know, maybe just north of £1,000 on a good day. Again, what I'd say, you know, it's never excited me. It's never excited. Oh, here's a couple of horses. It's never been an exciting car to drive, but for what I needed it to do, it's been very good. You know, you don't look at your washing machine and get emotionally attached to it. As long as it keeps doing what it's meant to do, you're happy. Whereas, you know, a Jag or something like that, you become really attached to them. Bit of off-roading, maybe another day. Don't want to get it stuck. Okay. How's my 2.5-year ownership of a Peugeot been? It's been alright, it's been cheap, fairly cheerful, it's not gone majorly wrong, touch wood. And being a Peugeot, there is no wood anywhere, so imaginary wood, we've touched that for luck. But yeah, like I said, it's a big old bus, plenty of room, get everyone in. So take those seats out, you've got yourself a wee van. Oh, forgot to show you this as well. The pièce de résistance, panoramic roof. Make sure to close on the warmer months, otherwise when you come back to the car, it's like being sat in a greenhouse. But yeah, there she is. Here she is. 2010 Peugeot 308 1.6 HDI. This is a 7-seater, or I should say it was a 7-seater. I never got the 2 rear seats from the last owner. So you can see, especially in the sunlight, all these little scratches and scrapes. Quite a few there as well. Worst of which is down at the front. There it is. But again, it is what it is. It's a 16-year-old workhorse, 116,000 miles. Probably would do okay actually driving in that field, but I'm not going to ruin the farmer's crop. Again, scratches, corrosion on the alloys, lacquer peel. Again, that's the thing, she'll never win any beauty contest. Even the design of a car is pretty if you squint hard enough, or if you've had a couple of drinks. Colour is nice though, I'll give it that, especially when the sun hits it. It's a nice shade of blue. But yeah, I'm running out of things to say. It is what it is. It's my shed. Peugeot 308, 2.5 years of ownership so far, 16,000 decent-ish miles, averaging about 40 mpg. Yeah, what more could you want for about £1,000? Alright, catch you later. Thank fuck that's the video over. I mean, what the fuck can I say? Oh my god, I love driving my Peugeot. Oh my god, it's so terrific. 1.6 litres of diesel, 110 brake. Oh my god, it's so quick.